don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like a foot or less than a foot of water. You can see how well the Bonafide, it's such a shallow draft. What's going on, guys? Today I just want to talk about my fishing kayak, Bonafide EX123. Right now we're out, but we're going to try to find little spots we could talk about the kayak and what I like about it. Alright, so here it is, the Bonafide EX123. I've had this kayak for about 3 years now, and it's held up pretty good. So overall, this is a 12-foot 3-inch kayak. In the back end of the kayak, there is a huge storage tank. As you can see, I've put a crate on top. So if you're going to use this for fishing, this is perfect for a kayak fishing crate. Now, it is a little awkward since you're so low in the kayak and the crate is so high. The seat on the kayak is really comfortable. It folds down if you want to too. And I've actually sat on it like this to get a higher seat position if I want to look, try to look in the water better. It's held on by a little bungee here, pretty easy. There's 2 integrated rod holders in the back. One issue with them is that they stick out a lot. It would be a lot better if they were vertical so they don't get hung up as much and you have kind of a narrower profile. But overall, this kayak is definitely different compared to your regular sit-on-top kayaks. All right, now the hull of the kayak has a catamaran style hull, so it's pretty easy to stand up on. Now, as far as handles, we got one big one in the back, pretty big. Easily get 2 hands in there, as well as one in the front. Now, overall weight on this kayak is going to be around 70 pounds with the seat. It definitely feels a little bit heavier than that, but probably because of the extra stuff on here. Now, with it being so light, it makes it easier to load and easier to carry and easier to manage, like getting it on the back of a pickup truck. Now, as far as like customization, you can see I did a pretty decent amount of stuff to it. The big thing is going to be the anchor trolley, which is the Yak Attack, the reinforced one, where there's a bracket behind the ends of the pulleys, as well as a Yak Attack little cleat, a Lowrance fish finder, which I'm doing a through-hole transducer kind of setup. You can see I mounted it right in the little console. Now, with this little console, you have a little waterproof storage area. It's not, I don't think it would be 100% waterproof, just because this seal right here is not the most perfect seal, but it works pretty good. Got 2 cup holders, got this little thing for extra storage. But overall, this is a really well paddling kayak. It tracks good and it paddles really fast since it's such a narrow kayak. But don't think you can't stand up on this kayak. I mean, it's meant to be stood up on, and it's really stable. But overall, if you're interested in a sit-in fishing kayak, this is probably one of the best ones you could go with. It's a lot easier to customize as well, because you don't have to go into the hole like a sit-on top, where it's kind of fully sealed and you need special compartments to get into the hole. But this one is, you know, single hole. You can rig an anchor trolley really easily, mount cleats and stuff. It's very customizable. Now, another little thing, I'm trying to hide from the wind here, but it being a sit inside kayak, there's no scupper holes, so you're going to get a little bit of water. The drain plug is all the way in the front, right up here. So all you have to do is tilt it forward and drain the water out. But with 3 years of bringing it to like various different waters, even salt water, I've had no problems with it. No rust issues. The wear on it's very minimal, especially because on the bottom of this kayak there's actually 2 skid plates right on where the hole meets the ground. So that's the kayak. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it down below, and please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks, guys.